So I have done the big three upgrade on the Jeep Grand Cherokee. I have an altitude, but I haven't installed my alternator. I did the the upgrade of the big three. Any attempt to install my alternator, the alternator didn't work. So I was still left with the big three done, which helped a lot on my voltage, but I'm still dropping a tremendous amount of voltage as I'm playing my music. But if I don't turn it up, it doesn't drop that much. But here are the jumper posts on the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Imagine this being the battery, and the inside you have the negative, then you have your positive. And as you can see, I have 0 gauge running from this wire right here is connected to the grounding post on the alternator, and it's ran up from here. And also the positive connection on the alternator is also ran to here. So just imagine this being the positive side of the battery and the negative side of the battery. So that's 2 wires in the big three upgrade. And the third wire is going to be from the engine block down to the chassis. So let's see if I can get that. So there's that connection there. To the chassis. So from the engine to the chassis. The other wire that you see, ground wire, is from the alternator. Need some light. Let's get some light. It's from the alternator grounding post to the chassis itself as well. So I have 2 ground wires coming from the alternator, 1 to the battery and 1 to the body of the car, 1 from the engine block. Let's get back and see that. Engine block, and it was just a random place I found that had a place I can put a screw in, and so I put the wire there to fit. I screwed it in and put the other end down to the body, and it made a big difference. So that's would be considered 4 wires, but it's called a big three, and it made a difference. So I definitely recommend that along with the upgraded alternator. Now I do have a surprise. Well, it was a surprise to me. I just ordered it and it's already here. Thank you, UPS. That is my 400. And I ordered this from, Tucson Alternator from Arizona. I decided to go with a different company because JS alternators, they were kind of dicking me around. The first alternator I received from them, it was 320 amp and it did not work. But I did learn a lot in that process of installing the alternator. I know exactly what to do now. I know what tools I need. And I was able to do the big three upgrade in the process. The second alternator I received from them, I asked them to do an upgrade of 400. And it had some cosmetics defects, and I didn't feel safe installing that inside my car, so I sent that back, and I'm waiting to get a refund for that. In the process of that, I ordered a new one, and it's already here. I'm gonna be showing some footage too of why or how much the voltage drops during the music play, and how the big three actually help keep the voltage up, and why you would need to do the upgrade to keep your voltage up steady. So with the big three upgrade, it does help the voltage, but it doesn't stay as high as you need it to be. I doubt I'm getting all the power from my amps because my voltage is dropping so low so quickly, and I'm going to be showing you an example of that. I'm probably not hearing my system to its full potential because I don't have enough power supply coming from the alternator. if you can understand what I'm saying. I'm running two BD 1500 amps. So if I'm expecting to draw 1500 watts from each amp, that's about 150 amps, I'm assuming, from each amp. And I'm still with the stock alternator, which is, stock alternator is 160. My stock alternator is 160 amperage. So that's clearly not enough to run the car, and 5 amps I'm about to be running. So I had to do this upgrade. I'm getting certain amount of cash, look like a set. Hurt my name.